Great morning, everyone. It's Jalan coming back with another episode of my weekly recap. Today, currently, is October 15th, 2018, and this is going to be episode 41st of my weekly recap. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. For majority of time this week at work, I spent a lot of time in debugging, just trying to fix a lot of memory leaks, as well as finish migrating some all of our previous tests to functional tests to this new infrastructure, like I've mentioned before. That's going really well. I think we have actually completely finished all of that. Now, just waiting for the pull request to get approved, and so we can merge it into our branch, and which will help for our upcoming release. So that's been pretty awesome. And nextly, moving on to outside of work, continuing to read Money Master Game. Got tons of great values from this week's reading. Went from everything from financial independence to vitality to freedom and security and all that. What it really means for you to become financial free or become financially secure. Actually knowing the numbers, which way that you are way closer than what you envision yourself are. With the outrageous number that you kind of just give out when you first being asked of the question. So Anthony lays out this incredible ways and formula for you to calculate that, and on top of that, there's an app that he made, which also helps with this process. So I'm really getting a lot of value out of that. And what does it really mean for me to become financially free? As well as we also learned some tricks about how the banking system works, how to reduce your mortgages, which is definitely crucial, and how to avoid these hidden interests and fees that you're accumulating over time. So that's been very exciting. I made some bookmarks on it, so on those pages, and I want to revisit those very soon when I do get to that point in my life where I do want to purchase a home or seek for other ways of investments in real estate. So excited for that. Super excited for that, and I'm definitely going to be revisiting some of those concepts, because you don't read things once and get it. You also always have to. It's repetition. You got to put your reps in, right? That's what I'm going to be doing. And this upcoming week, I finally got to this section of asset allocation. I'm super excited for this this chapter in this section, and see how the 0.001% invest, and how I can target and create that same diversification in portfolio that they use, and kind of mimic what they have, and to become more successful from a financial perspective. And also, moving aside from the reading and learning, and meanwhile, I still continue to listen to podcasts, and started jumping on different podcasts and learning about from different people, whether it's from self development, self improvement, business, psychologists, and anything. Just want to keep on learning, so I'm continuing to do that. Really a great use of my time. So super happy about that. Aside from that, I think one of the last thing I want to touch on was a learning that I had from volleyball, actually from one of the coaches from volleyball, is that I've seen this coach. He does basketball. He has a basketball team, and then now he does a volleyball team. So I think one of the key things that he taught me this weekend was that whenever in volleyball, whenever someone scores or loses a point or whatnot, what he would say to his team is that, "Come on, girls, high fives are free, right?" I'm like, oh my god, like that stuck in my head so much, is that I tend to forget that high fives are free. So smiles are free, compliments are free, hugs are free. Like there's so many things that are free out there that will help us improve our lives and help us to lift others up. So and I wasn't aware of all that stuff. And the moment he said that, and the moment I sat there listening to him, when over the course of the volleyball game, I was like, wow, I just started reminiscing that, and I need to implement that more in my life if I want to become um, happier and emotionally, because I need to train this brain to live a more happy life and a more fulfilling life. So that's a very great insight that he taught me, and I started utilizing that in the 5K that I volunteered or that I worked at this past weekend, where I was cheering people on, but at the same time I was greeting people with a smile. And then what I found was that a lot of the people would reciprocate that. So that was very interesting. Is that when people are and that's also a great way for you to make a first impression, right? You greet them with a smile, greet them with a cheer and whatnot. People are more receptive of that, and they're more likely to reciprocate and give back what they receive, and that ultimately could brighten up their whole day. So, nevertheless, that's all I want to touch on in this week's weekly recap. I know I put a lot. There's a ton of information, a ton of stuff here, and I hope that everybody had an awesome week, an awesome weekend, and this is another amazing week. Go out there and crush it just like any other day, and try to pick out one thing that you could do better than yesterday, than last week, than last year. So, and those small little steps will get compound, right? Because the habits, I made this video on, about habits are the compound interest of self improvement. So I'm just gonna leave this episode off with that, and I hope everybody had an awesome week again, and go out there and crush it. I love you guys. Bye.